French's house was filled with anticipation and literary talent, as participants and supporters of the 2023 Ministry of Education and Higher Education Writing Competition gathered for the announcement of the results. The competition was launched on November 10, 2023, with the preliminary round coming off on November 22nd and the closing ceremony on January 31st. Last year saw an increase of 13 schools entering the competition, while in 2022, 39 schools registered compared to 52 in 2023. There were 10 finalists emerging from the preliminary round, and in the finals, 9 adults of the St. Mary's Artist Primary School came out on top, followed by Amira Harry of the Windsor Primary, and third position went to Kalicia Rodgers of Petersville. Searchlight heard from the winners of the competition.
The name of the story I wrote was The Fire, and it was a descriptive. When I was planning my story, I had a serious case of writer's block. I didn't know what to write and I didn't know how to write it. So I decided to write my story and then plan. While I was writing my story, I had no idea what to write, but then the words started coming easily, and then by the last 5 minutes I knew what to plan and I had everything that I needed. Honestly, I think I did better in the preliminary because I had more descriptive jargon, transitional words, and more details on what I saw and what I witnessed. Honestly, I'm very proud of how I did and how I did it. In one fast movement, the firefighters got the hose out and blasted the building with water. The building erupted into thick black smoke and the smell of sulfur and gasoline. I'm certain anybody who experienced this in real life would be devastated, especially if it's their house. That's why we must show sympathy for others and try to put yourself in their shoes.
I feel very happy. It was very challenging, but very hard. I had to learn more words and study for all the stuff I had to do in school too. My teacher, Miss Kelly, she's the one who signed me up into the competition and I'm very grateful. As Ruby watched the news, she gasped. "Oh no! There's a hurricane coming towards our country," she cried. "What? I have no supplies or money. How will I survive?" Jennifer screamed in horror. Ruby glanced at Jennifer and then at the television. She stood there thinking. "I know. Remember how you used to steal candy from other children? How about you steal some supplies and come back?" Ruby said confidently.
Spend more time outdoors. Devices are smart and children know it. That's why most children have the app known as ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an app that tells you anything that you want to know. College students often use ChatGPT to write essays and forms. This will affect them later in life. When they need to fill out forms as adults, they won't know how to.
Well, we had Javid, Harry.
All students were acknowledged for their hard work and creativity, with medals, trophies, and certificates. First place received an Asus laptop, while second and third position both received a Kindle Fire tablet. Sales and Marketing Executive of Higher Education, Byron Wilson, along with dignitaries of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Education Ministry, also delivered remarks. Aldia Gomes-Dyer, the Senior Education Officer attached to the Curriculum Development Unit, told students they are now equipped with advanced writing skills.
Students, you have been blessed with a gift, a brilliant talent that you can use not only for your benefit as students, but also to the benefit of global citizens. As you continue to write, you will become better writers. I implore you to forever be reminded that the pen is mightier than the sword. When we write on social media and on other digital platforms, we are writing to the world. And so you can become change makers by writing wonderful stories, wonderful poems and songs, and news items that spread positive vibes. In today's world, we so often forget that, and we take our ability to write for granted, and we spread all sorts of things that's not uplifting. So today, I implore you that as you write, you become an instrument of change, positive change.
The event also saw a performance by the C.W. Prescott Primary School's Steel Orchestra. Dante for Searchlight.